in right way of news, submitted by, oh, I read it wrong. In right of way news.
When two cars come together and an intersection together, guess who goes first? The one on your right.
The right of way.
Right of way, submitted by last name Stock.
Hey!
A police officer hit a cyclist while making a turn and then gave him a ticket.
That's right.
That's what happens when people get embarrassed when they do wrong, and they just had to try to cover it up.
If I was a police officer, I would just hit everybody and get everybody tickets.
Was the bicycle person having a camera? Is that why they won?
No.
Yeah, what is the
Wait,
outcome?
they won.
Who won?
We don't know.
Win?
I think in Joe's mind,
He made his own conclusion.
This person's in jail. It's actually the rabbi that was money laundering.
That's a different video.
I thought he won.
No, so what happened, you didn't mess up.
I'm joking.
So what happened here is, I will just show you a video.
Oh, we have video evidence.
Wow, you gave up real fast. That's tight.
Evidence. Here we go.
You
This
guys always say you want to see the video first and then
well, yeah, always. Let's see.
Shut up already, Tiff.
This conversation will be over quick.
So this is the cop.
Wait, the bus?
Shit.
Wait, where was it? What just?
So this was the cop and he hit. So this is somebody else. Look across the street is where it happens.
Somebody else's dash cam?
Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Oh, he wrecked him.
Cop fucked up.
Yeah, he like gunned it.
Well, unless it was a red stop.
Well, you know what it was? This looks like a right turn.
It's green going
It
that
doesn't
way.
matter.
Across the
It doesn't
street.
matter if it's green. It's still there's still a light that it'll tell you to walk or to stop. So that doesn't matter that it's green.
Oh, I see. But I'm just saying chances are, when it's a green, it's probably.
I thought also too, if you're going to use the crosswalk, if you're on a bike, you actually have to get off and you have to walk your bike.
There's that law too. There's that law too.
But the pedestrian always has the right of way.
But he's not a pedestrian because he's on a bike.
Yeah.
Oh, now this is semantics again. This is deep. What do we do?
Because the walk and stop only applies for pedestrians, not bicycles.
I vote to get the CIA involved.
Yeah, I want the CIA involved.
He was riding on the wrong side of the street then, because the traffic was going this way and the bike was going this way.
No, that's okay.
No, but he wasn't. The cop was making a right turn. I can't tell.
He was making a right turn.
Okay, so the cop was making a right turn and it was at a red light.
Oh wait, we can tell. We go back. Hold on.
See, that's why you have the black screen.
I will
That's
tell
what
you,
we see.
the black screen is on. It's meant for you not to see. Thank you, G.
I got LASIK. I can see through it.
What?
You know the final who's right or wrong?
Well, they're both in the wrong.
Don't tell me. I just want to know the
You
final.
just asked the question. What the fuck?
And I did tell you the final.
Okay.
It's a yes or no question.
And I answered.
No, you told me that you gave me more information. You didn't answer with the yes or no because I wanted to go around the room and see what everyone thought.
Let's just recreate this.
I can't read your mind.
Get in your
Bart.
car.
I asked you, do you know it's yes or no? You didn't answer yes or no.
Hijo de la-
If I go, hey, do you have a cat? And you go, I have 2 cats. You didn't say yes or no.
You could first preface that.
Preface.
Thank you. Preface it with.
Try to
this is a
preface
yes
it.
Or no. I know, I said it wrong. You can say this is a yes or no question.
That's what do implies.
Oh, be quiet.
Anyway, so.
I knew they're both wrong. I knew that.
I stopped listening. What was your question?
I knew they're both wrong. That's what I vote. That's what I vote for.
All right, so
give
this
us the
takes
facts.
place in Virginia.
Nice.
That's how they're wrong.
Not vagina.
Because they were both cousins.
That was earlier.
And they fucked each other.
So this officer, he was turning. I didn't hear what you said.
They're cousins, they fucked each other, and they all work for the tobacco factory.
And they have no teeth.
He had to kill her. Or him. We don't even know the genders.
His sister cousin.
Okay, so the officer was turning right at a red light.
Yep.
Where the officer fucked up, this is where he was in the wrong, is the fact that he was already covering the entire
He didn't
crosswalk.
yield before the.
Yeah.
STOP.
And he just went. Like he didn't even look to be both ways.
That's called a California roll.
Yeah, he did a California roll.
You can't do that in Virginia.
Then, nope.
Because that's a Virginia roll.
Yeah, you can't do it in Cali either.
Yeah. So then the cyclist where he fucked up is that there was that orange hand on the pedestrian.
It's red. It's a red hand, Tiff. It's a red hand.
I'm going off of the article.
Why is this article saying orange?
The article said orange.
Maybe the ones in Virginia are orange.
Oh, true. Thank you,
To match the
David.
tobacco plant.
But they do. It does look red. I'm with Geo. It looks red. Anyway,
Have you seen the
I don't know.
ones
I can't see it.
that
There's screen
go
protectors.
red,
I don't know
no
how knew she what
bicycle?
color. How do you know what color that is?
I can see it.
Have you seen the one that's like specifically a bicycle
No.
and it's like no like
I like the ones in Japan where it starts walking slowly and then it's like, hurry the fuck up and you gotta run. Japan's is next level.
Where the cyclist fucked up is that obviously like he shouldn't have gone if it was the red.
Yep.
So they are saying that it wasn't illegal that he was on the
Crosswalk?
sidewalk. Sidewalk. It wasn't illegal that he did that.
The crosswalk and the bike. That's okay?
That's what they're saying.
Okay.
And so yeah, and then it's fine that he was riding against traffic.
What? That's not okay here, though.
Well, the crosswalk is both ways, though.
It
What do you
says
mean
that.
he's riding against traffic? He's crossing the street, right?
Because here you can't.
So traffic's going this way, he's going this way.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Because if you're on a bike, I know you can't do that here. It's a vehicle. You can't ride your bike across traffic.
Yeah, you can't even be on the sidewalk.
It says that it's not advisable, but it's also not illegal.
in Virginia.
Yeah.
So what was the ticket for?
Oh, because of the fact that he went when he shouldn't have gone. But like he was actually taken to the hospital for minor injuries, but then right after is when he got this ticket. So
Yo, it can happen. It happened to me. Luckily, I didn't knock the person off the bike, but I did clip him for the same thing.
oh shit.
So, but now
I crept up and then like I hit the back tire and he was like, whoa, and I was like, oh my bad.
Dude, that's just hella funny, though, isn't it?
so he's gonna give him the ticket, and now the bicyclist is gonna be like, "Hello, police officer. Here's a lawsuit."
Oh, that'd be boss as fuck.
That's what I would do.
They were both wrong, though, so I don't know if it would.
Well, I just assume just to be a dickhead. I would sue him for the amount of the ticket plus $1.
Oh, you petty.
Well, he should have just been like, I fucked up, and I would be like, I fucked up too. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah,
Good. See you
right?
later.
Like
End of
he's in the
story.
hospital and he gets a ticket.
Like that police officer is now gonna get fucked.
Yeah, because he's petty, too. He was like, I'll write him a ticket. Yeah.
Like I just ran this dude over. I'm gonna give you a ticket.
I wouldn't even do that. I was like, dude, you already got your fucking punishment. You're on the floor on the concrete, you piece of shit. Now get out of here.
I would have been like, let me take you to the hospital. Are you okay? It's all caught on film.
Yeah.
They're both wrong.
Take him to the hospital.
He
That's
probably
the
thought he was that right though. Like he doesn't give a fuck. It's on film. He's like, yeah, they fucked up.
I want to have a body cam on me at all times now.
So this is the
Although-
statement from the police department. It says, as you can see in this video, the officer was stopped at a traffic light waiting to make a right turn into southbound Richmond Highway from the Mount Vernon Plaza Shopping Center. The cyclist was riding northbound on the sidewalk of the southbound side of Richmond Highway. He entered Fordson Road from the sidewalk without stopping and disregarded the pedestrian signal. Our investigation shows the officer had the right of way and determined it was safe to enter the intersection when the cyclist came off the sidewalk and hit the cruiser. But then the people that are writing this article, they're like, oh yeah, he shouldn't have been covering the entire sidewalk anyway, or crosswalk. That's not okay. The fact that he inched forward.
Well, they're gonna
and
back him up.
Of course. And
Yeah.
that he didn't look both ways.
Yeah, I mean, like that's why a judge needs to rule on it, not say we have an internal investigation and we think it's great.
Why there's cameras?
Isn't it crazy now? Like with cameras, cops just cannot lie.
They can't just get away with
Yeah,
things.
they used to get away with so much.
Cops used to say such racist things to us Asian people.
What did they say?
During like the, like the whole gangbanging phase. Oh god, I got called chink so much, and I was a dweeby little Asian kid. I wasn't even a little gangbanger.
I got called the FAGGOT word all the time.
Oh, all the time, dude.
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to play this thing called night tag at the school campus because I learned that from my brother and his friends. And so like if you go, so we didn't know that if you got into the teacher's lounge, it triggers this silent alarm. And so like cops came and the first thing they said was, get on the floor, faggot. Like, why would you say that to me? And I was not gay, so I didn't want to go on the floor. So I didn't know who he was talking to.
And what does sexual orientation have anything to do with crime?
I know, how dare you? But I think that was just like the hot word. That was the hot insult at the
The
time.
2000s.
That and like motherfucker was like interchangeable. Yeah.
Incestual or homosexual.
Yeah, it's so
That's messed
mean. The
up,
cop
man.
was so mean.
Wait, so then why is it illegal for you to call them names? But then they could call you names.
Because they have a gun.
Yeah.
It's not illegal for us to call them names.
Or like they'll
You can
give
say whatever you want.
Don't
They'll
they
just-
give you shit for it though? Like,
Well, they could give you shit for it, but it's not you can't get in trouble.
or like, don't they say,
You could flip off cops.
okay, you can't hit a cop, that's obvious.
Yeah.
But then wouldn't they say that?
What do you mean?
Like
What do you mean?
assault of some sort? Like verbal assault?
Have you ever seen white people talk to cops?
It's insane.
They're straight yelling at them, calling them all kinds of fucking names.
Insane.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They have the biggest balls when there's cops around.
White people are fearless when they talk to cops.
Yeah, it is. It
How does
is. It is
Jessica-
an
have
interesting
you seen
phenomenon.
her?
I've never seen her interact with police, but then I don't know. It's just she's fearless in general when she talks to people.
I think
It's
we're,
just
we're
different.
also taught to fear law enforcement.
Yeah.
But I feel like in like a white community, they're taught that they work for you. The other way around. Because I was taught.
They're your public servant.
Exactly.
For me, they're my fucking watchdog.
Yeah.
there's like, oh fuck, man, they're gonna put me on the curb. They're gonna waste my time for 2 hours straight. I'm gonna sit down on the curb. I know
That's
it.
it.
I know
It's
it.
over.
That's never happened to me, but anytime I'm even near a cop, I get so fucking nervous.
Dude, I don't know what happens, but every time a cop tries to pull me over, I somehow end up in a two-piece suit. Just like this.
Thank you, officer.
I know. Hello, officer. How are you?
All of a sudden, you act like you belong in a Ritz-Carlton and
Yeah.
shit. Oh, hello.
I had a mohawk for a little bit for a show that I did, and for the 3 months that I had that mohawk, I got pulled over probably 2 to 3 times a week.
What? They just thought like you're a punk of
Yeah.
What were you driving?
I have a Hyundai Elantra.
How dare they? That's a very economical car.
Yeah. They're like, pull over. And it was always the same question. Have you been drinking today? And I was like, maybe I just suck at driving.
Have you been partying?
Yeah, like.
Well, you must be drinking with that fucking mohawk. Poor choices.
Yeah, I was like, well, I wish I was.
Have you done a little bit of meth?
But I was always like, you know, you never know.
This is in New York?
Scary. No, this is in LA. Oh. And New York is different. New York is like more like post 9/11 airport security bullshit. Like the police because the police officers there are everyone's mixed, and there's like you just see like culture everywhere, right? Just different races everywhere, right? There'll be like a Chinese store across the street next to an Indian store, and there'll be like 50 Mexicans down the street, you know, doing their own thing, and then the Russians will be on the other side of the block. Like,
Oh, there's that many Mexicans there?
Yeah, I didn't know they were out there.
Yeah, I thought it was mainly Puerto Rican.
Me too.
you have every type of Latino community.
Yeah, I mean, LA is diverse, but it's just recently that the police force has become diverse. So when we were all growing up, like every single minority neighborhood
pipe.
still had all white cops.
Yeah.
That's probably why that racial tension and whatever.
Yeah, I would say it's getting better now, but
I don't know. I just know the Asian cops were the meanest.